Hello, this is Keith with EveningShadowsTarot.com. I'm here to do a reading today, and I have a new background I thought we'd try it out. It has some rain, nice sound. And I would like to see if this happens to fit you. I never know what the cards are going to bring up. Let's see what they have to tell us today and what advice. Let's see if this is yours. The first one is a celebration, and this is 6 of Wands. Now you'll notice that all the wands are up in the air. One is taller than the other. It has a wreath on it, and that is a wreath saying that you came in first, that you were successful, you were number one. We don't know exactly what it was that you won, but you have won some kind of reward. Number 2 is the Knight of Swords, and he's rushing in. He brings honesty, and he's in a hurry. He's bringing honesty to this situation. So far, we don't know too much. What else we come up with? The next one is the 3 of Wands, and the man is looking out to the ocean, and there are boats down in here. He's looking at those, and he shows that he's having some kind of business dealing with foreign companies that's bringing products to America. What comes to mind so far, I'm not sure this is the direction these cards are going to take us, but we have 90 ships off the west coast in California waiting to be unloaded, and they can't seem to find enough help to get them unloaded. But many merchants here in the United States, are waiting for products to put on their shelves. I'll give you an example. I'm needing some spray paint. We went to 2 different Walmart stores, and neither store had a can, not even one can of spray paint. So we're short of that. I have located a set of cards that I wanted, and they're tarot cards, and they are antique looking. And I had really wanted these, and I finally gave up and thought I'd order them from Europe. I can't find them here in the States. It's been almost 2 weeks, and they haven't even shipped them out yet. So I don't know if they ship them by on shipboard or if they send them by plane. It'll be interesting to see when I get those. I'm anxious to get them because they look like antiques. Let's see where we're going here. Someone has been successful. They have the wreath to show that they are successful. The Knight of Swords is rushing in. The 3 of Wands is here looking out at ships. He's expecting some product or a shipment of some kind, and it doesn't seem to be coming. Let's see if this is where we're going. The next one is the 2 of Swords, and 2 gives you choice, and this one, usually all 2s do that. This one has the sword going 2 different directions. She's blindfolded. She doesn't know exactly which way she's going to go. So this person, it could be a man or woman, is at a dilemma. They just don't know exactly which way to go. They've been offered 2 different things. It could be moving to another location for a job or staying here. It could be a lot of things. We don't know exactly what it is yet. Let's see if the cards tell us. The next one has to do with the Knight of Cups, and that has to do with emotion. Cups represent emotion. They also represent water, flow of water. He is moving very slowly. So whoever this is has decided to let up on emotion right now, and that puts them in too much of a stress. So they've let up on this emotion. They're going to try not to suffer. The next one has to do with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune usually is turning all the time, and sometimes it turns to a certain point, and good things start happening to us. Then it'll go to another point where nothing happens. And then they'll go to the next one where bad things happen. You never know where it's going to stop. The one good thing is it's always turning. It suggests that this person has had bad fortune for a while and things are fixing to change for them. It's going to be good. So that's a good card to get. The next one has to do with the King of Cups. That's emotion. He knows all about emotion. He has power. If he tells you something or you get a message through him, or we do through the cards, it's because he cuts through all the malarkey. He goes right to the point. Sometimes I think he's too abrupt. The Queen sees both sides of the story and can weigh the differences. The King already knows the answer and he doesn't fool around. He just tells it like it is. Let's see what has happened in this card. This one, wouldn't you know it, is Queen of Swords. So we've got a Queen that is on here that understands. She's the Queen of Swords, and this is the King of Cups. But they would still do the same thing. The Queen has sympathy and sees both sides. All right, I believe we have 4 more cards to go. We're doing 12 cards. This one is the New Beginning, and it's Ace of Swords. And notice this is a winner. You see the crown up here at the top? That is a winner. And over here, we found out was a winner. So that's repeating that. The next one. This is the 8 of Pentacles. And this man is handy. He does work, and he probably is a carpenter. He's creative. He could be an artist. And it looks like he's making coins. What he's doing something that's suggesting that maybe a second job is imminent right now in your future. And it could be some craft, a hobby, a craft, or something that you can make extra money. I think right now, if you can bring in any extra money, it might be a good time to do that. 2 cards to go. The next one is a 10. This looks like a terrible card. And in a way, it is a terrible card. This man has been stabbed in the back 10 times. Now, what this represents is that he's been hurt over and over. He's been on the street, probably right here. Bad things are happening on this wheel of fortune. And now that's fixing to change. And this says that it's over. This is over. The final blow, number 10, is complete. So it's going to be something good that's going to start taking place. I always get that card, and at first, when I'm doing a reading for people, they just kind of gasp, and I said, don't worry, it means the end to this. Now here's the last card, and this card has to do with wands, and you'll notice that the person is overburdened. And I look at that, and I see a person that maybe has too many bills, has too many responsibilities. Maybe it's a woman taking care of a house, working, also taking care of children. It could be a man, and he could be holding down 2 jobs. You don't know, but it's overburdened. And there's a lot to a family when you think about it. Think about a man that is working 2 jobs. He doesn't have a lot of time for the family. And then the woman is probably working at least 1 job plus the family, doing the cooking. It's a big responsibility. And nowadays, we really have to work together. Let's review what we've learned here. Let's see if this pertains to you. Something good has happened. You're a winner in the first card. The Knight of Swords is rushing in, and that sword means winning truth. And so whatever this is, it's going to be all about truth in the telling of it. The next one is a business. So this man or woman has a business, and it depends on these ships being unloaded. And right now, they say they can't find enough people to unload the ships. And so they're just parked out there in the in the ocean, right close to the shore. One of them dropped to anchor and hit one of our oil platforms underneath the water, and we had a leak. I believe it's at Huntington Beach in California. A terrible thing. It says you have a choice. Now, do you order from other people and try to get them here? Do you have them flown in, or do you the products, or do you take a chance that it will be unloaded before Christmas? Christmas, of course, is our biggest season. Next, take your time with emotions. In other words, don't just run around and get real upset and excited. Slow down on these emotions. That's the Cup. Take your time and think about it. Good things are going to come. They have changed. They are going to come right here. This has to do with the King and also has to do with the Queen. The King is saying, hang in there, use your gut, think what you need to do, and move. She's thinking, the Queen is thinking more or less, well, we have a choice here. If we do move, this will happen. If we don't move, she sees both sides of it. She's a little more indecisive, and I don't know which is best. It's nice to have the combination. Let's go up to the top. Again, the prize is here. Number 1, new life starting. It shows the crown at the top. That shows winning. This wreath shows winning. So whatever you do, it looks like it's going to be the right decision. If you need to buy locally, or if you need to switch up companies, or maybe something can be manufactured to help you in your place, you might forget about the cargo ships that may or may not be unloaded by Christmas. We hope they are. It would ruin a lot of people's Christmas if we don't have these things. The next one, you're just burdened down with all these different swords in your back. Bad things coming. Just delays on stuff being shipped out. Then delays on unloading. Delays on then getting it shipped to your business. The next one is burdens. All these burdens that you have. In other words, you have to pay help. You have to pay the rent on your building. If you don't have the merchandise, you can't sell it. You may have empty shelves, which we're finding is coming more and more true in many places. There's going to be shortage, and things that do come in are going to cost a lot more. So that, if you are depending on those cargo ships, if you're needing some type of goods, you're in business and you need something to sell, you're going to have to do some thinking and decide right down here what is the best thing to do, and then make the move and do it. I know that they have mentioned, and I don't know how true this is, that we might go ahead and have the military come in and unload those cargo ships. Those cargo ships, each container, sometimes there's 1,600, sometimes there's 2,000 containers on one ship. And that's an enormous amount of goods in each container. And then you think 90 ships backed up out there and can't move, and that's costing them money. They said that here a few months ago, it cost about, I think it was $5,000 or $6,000 to get one container here. It now costs $26,000 to get one container here. So that shows that goods are going to go up. Be careful, folks. Hang on to your money. If you need an extra job to write it out, well, think about doing that. I understand that there's a McDonald's in California, one of them, that's now paying $31 an hour for you to flip hamburgers. Of course, that's not around here. I live in the Texas Panhandle. I hope you will like this, and I hope if it fits you, that everything goes well for you. And if you'd like to have a reading, go down to my website, and you can find out about it and pay by PayPal. Thank you so much, and thanks for listening. Goodbye.